Are you feeling overwhelmed or that there are too many exciting things on your table, on your in your docket, and you don't know where to start? Well, I want to share 3 insights that I think help immensely in this modern day era of work where there's so much information, so many opportunities, so many possibilities, and yet no clear answers. And the key thing is that we have to look inside us for the certainty we're looking for, and ultimately for the answers that are waiting to be discovered. I was speaking today to someone who's kind of starting out in their career. They've had some experience working in organizations. They know what area they want to work in. They want to work in sustainability. They enjoy research. And they want to work perhaps in a think tank or an international organization or perhaps a government, but they're not sure. And they're trying to figure it out whilst finishing a master's. And the 3 things that I think can really help, especially if you're in a phase where it's all feeling a little bit too much and you don't know where to start, is number 1, to let go of perfection. Let go of perfectionism. Life is going to bring us things that sometimes we want and sometimes we don't want. And that's just the nature of things. So you can relax and let go of the need to have all your ducks lined up somehow, or to get to some perfect destination that's going to give you all the happiness, or that's going to tick off the goal. Life doesn't work like that. Life calls us to align with what's true for us, with a vision that we care about, that matters to us, that comes from inside. And then sometimes we win and sometimes we lose. Sometimes we get what we want and sometimes we don't. It doesn't matter. That's just how it is, and it shouldn't disturb your peace. Number 2, let go for the need to keep things as fixed. If you get something that you want, enjoy it and know that that's going to shift. Something else is going to happen. If you're in a place where you're not enjoying where you are, or where you got something you don't want, an outcome happened that you feel sad about or frustrated about, try not to hurry through or push it away or wish that it goes away. It's an amazing opportunity to learn, and to learn to be in difficulty while staying true to your vision, staying true to your values. So that's letting go of the need for things to be fixed, or for the belief that they are fixed if it's something difficult that you're in. And finally, number 3, let go of the need to control. We have, in an individualist society especially, we're trained, we're taught to think that we can make things happen and can change things, and somehow it ends up being that we carry too much responsibility, too much weight, and we sort of living in our own hero's journey. And whilst that model has some benefits, especially if you're feeling victimized, the hero or the heroine archetype can sort of empower you. There's a stage beyond that, which is knowing that we're all embedded in an interdependent web of life. We're part of a greater symphony in this amazing, mysterious universe. And we're playing our unique notes, but it's not all under our control. The only thing we can somewhat control is our attitude to life, our response to what happens, not other people or what happens. We can't control the outcome. So 3 things to remember. 1, let go of perfectionism. It's okay if you're not getting what you want, and don't get too comfortable if you get what you do want, because number 2, life's impermanent. It's always shifting. The important thing is to stay true to your vision and values and live each moment true to that. And finally, number 3 is letting go of the need to control, or this sense that there's a you who has to make sure everything's okay and everything happens in a certain way. It's not all on your shoulders. All you have to do is show up. So the bottom line for these 3 principles is to show up. Now, okay, what does that mean? I mean, that's all very nice. I know all these things. Or maybe you disagree with some of the things. That's fine. I'm not expecting you to agree with everything I say, but merely to question some of the assumptions or beliefs that aren't serving you anymore. So here are 3 things I would recommend that are practical in taking this, in applying these insights. So number 1, make a conscious choice. It doesn't matter where. It can be in your breakfast, it can be in a relationship, it can be in some project, but show up, make a conscious decision about what you're going to do. What does that mean? It means not being on autopilot, not just being in your habit and saying, well, that's just me, that's just how I am. No, choose how you want to be. Even if it's just if it's just 5 seconds, choose in those 5 seconds how you're going to be, who you want to be. And that makes a conscious choice, not an automatic one. And that starts to give you back a sense of flow. Number 2, slow down and connect. Reconnect to yourself, to the people around you, to the places around you. Just look at them. Just take them in for a moment. Take 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and just name 1 or 2 or 3 things in your environment. There's a tool. I think it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can touch, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you're grateful for. Something like that. The important thing is it's based in the senses. And then gratitude. And finally, number 3 is enjoy the flow. Notice where there is flow in your life. Notice where, even if it's just your breathing, when you breathe out, there's a sense of relaxation and a sense of ease and a sense of what I would call flow, that you then start to notice in other places in your life, and your attention shifts away from what's difficult and challenging to a sense of flow in the moment, whatever the moment is requiring of you, or whatever you're choosing to do in the moment. You do it with flow. Yeah. And I'll pause there. I hope there was something in there that was useful. It doesn't matter if it's just 1 thing. In fact, just 1 thing that you take away from today and apply will make a difference. And if you want to learn more about this, do have a look at my website. Or if you're ready for a deep dive and want to do some work live, then come to the Leaders Circle, where we'll be exploring some limiting beliefs around what it means to be present and powerful, and looking at some practical tools, especially if you're in a leadership position, whether it's at home or at work. You're warmly invited to join us. It will be a small group. It will be supportive, and it will also challenge you to step out of your comfort zone and expand your power and impact. If you have any questions, please get in touch, leave a message, or contact me by email, and I look forward to seeing you soon.